Hey everybody, welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. And today I'm out here in Mother Nature. We got clouds, we got fresh air, we've got sunshine, we got my tree friends waving and basking in the glory. And I'm feeling absolutely phenomenal around this positive energy. And I hope you're doing the same thing too. And let me tell you, what we do here at the Holy Yogi, we help you find the guru inside of you. And I want to be the first to tell you, if nobody has told you today, I love you. Got my love shirt on. Love this life is what it says, and I absolutely do. And I want you to tap into guru inside of you so you will love life too and look forward to every single day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to talk about today is, find your God-given gift. Or if you already know what your God-given gift is, figure out how you can get paid to do it. A lot of people take for granted the gifts that God has given to them, and because it comes so natural and so easy to them that they don't consider it a gift. Like, for example, I know people who can cook up a meal real quick without any recipes, or just natural cooks, etc. And so many of them figured out how they could basically build a YouTube channel, and now they became a cooking guru or a cooking chef. There was a 7 or 8 year old little kid, I think they call him the Kid Chef on YouTube. This young man has over 1 million subscribers, and he's getting paid over each one of his cooking shows or recipe demonstrations that he's doing in the tens of thousands of dollars, because it was his love and it was a natural God-given gift that he had and was able to do. And when you do your God-given gift, ladies and gentlemen, you never ever feel like your work, because your work becomes what? Your ministry. You're so excited. Isn't that a beautiful picture in the background? It looks like, I got like a green screen in the back with some wonderful sunshine and shade. Man, I really like that from my vantage point. And I hope you do too, because, the picturesque life that we're living right now is absolutely gorgeous. And I really, truly want you to enjoy it. But let's get back to the issue at hand. I got off so on a side chat, a tangent, just enjoying this gorgeous day. And that's what I really want to emphasize, that so many people are afraid to go to work on Monday because they literally hate their job, because they're doing something that they don't want to do. What type of a godly life to live when you hate going to work on Monday? I saw my son, he had a t-shirt with Pokemon on it, and it had like from Sunday to Saturday, and it had a Pokemon face, and of course it was a mad, angry face or a sad face about Monday, because we've been programmed and conditioned to believe that Monday is the bad day because you got to go to work. Wednesday is over the hump day because you are closer to Friday. Friday is, thank God it's Friday. You've heard that before, because now it's the weekend and you can forget about work and you can party, only to revolve around that Monday's coming. Monday's coming, because you're doing something that you're not, ordained to do. Let your work be your ministry. This is how you're ministering to people. This is how you're serving people. And this is what God actually brought you here to do. And God has given every single one of us with a gift. But guess what? Even better than that, not just one, not just two, not just three, then probably many more. My famous saying, when I used to go out and do my workshops and tours and teaching people how to, build, $1 million businesses, was real simple. Was that, you have to be now a jack of all trade and master of some. That God wasn't so, limited to just give us just one talent. We got oodles of talent, but once again, because it's so easy, it easily comes to us that we don't consider it a talent. So let me go through some things to help you really, think about, what do you do so effortlessly that you do it easily that you don't even think about it. I know people like Prince, for example. He could go on a keyboard and he could, write a song, he could sing. Well, luckily Prince figured it out at a very young age, and as you can see, by the time he was 16, he had a recording contract, and the rest is history. It's like Tyler Perry, What's great about Tyler, think about it. He is a jack of all trades and master of some, like I mentioned to you earlier. And, he's a director, he's a producer, he's a screenplay writer. He does movies, he does theater, he does sitcoms. He writes. you know, and it was cathartic for him because he was actually, once again, how you find your talent, how he found his talent. He was, in a nutshell, you know, writing down, you know, what he was going through in life and put it on paper, and he found stories within those papers, and he created plays. And every day, thank God for Tyler Perry. He's making people laugh, he's making people sing, he's making people dance with the joy of his work and art. So that's why it is so paramount that you find your God-given gift. And look at him, he's a multi-millionaire and making tons of money, because when you bless the world with your gift, guess what? The world returns you back that wonderful good common in abundance, and it shows the best cash, money. Like that. I wish I could do that little hand thing, but I'm holding this computer. So that's what you really want to do. You really want to sit back and you want to meditate and marinate on what you do giftedly. I know some people that can go out there and they can design, you know, a house. I mean, they can not design it. Well, yeah, they could put a house together. Also, I saw a woman, actually, she did put a house together by literally watching all these YouTube videos on how to put a house together, and she created her own house. And look at what the blessings of all those YouTube video home designers did for her, giving her blessings. She showed people how she was able to build her house economically. Now other people are able to do that, and that's how the blessings continue to flow and continue to grow, and then everybody is living in absolute, complete abundance. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Can you sing? Can you dance? Can you draw? Can you write poetry? Are you a good graphic designer, a web designer? Are you good at computers? Like, I know kids that can put a computer together, no problem. Are you good at a particular computer game? Once again, an 8-year-old little kid, literally, I mean, it just shocked me and surprised me. He was making, in, if not the 6 figures, I think it was even close to the 7 figures. This little kid was 8 years old, but he mastered how to play this particular popular, you know, computer game. And he was actually teaching doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs how to play this game successfully. And they were popping in his bank account $100 an hour consultation fees. Can you imagine an 8-year-old kid making some serious dough as a grown man? Well, with the internet in particular, online businesses are the gamut, so economical and easy to start. I can't share with you, you know, how simple that it really is easy to do, but you've got to believe in yourself. And let me tell you right now, if you are naturally good at something, you're an expert. You're an expert. Some people say, I can't do it because I got to get certification. I've got to get a degree from school. I've got to do, you know, all these type of, you know, courses and college degrees and certification courses. No. Let me tell you, even the person that created a certification course created a certification course because there was no certification course available, and they just, quite frankly, established themselves as an expert. You know, really funny stories about Tony Robbins, the great motivational speaker. And in a nutshell, he established himself as an expert. He was going around and teaching neuroprogramming, linguistics, and NPL. And in a nutshell, am I saying it right? I think it's neuro-linguistics programming. I think it's NLP. I'm going to create it what I want to, right? And see what I mean? That's exactly what he did. He flipped the letters around and he called it his own thing. And he has certification courses on teaching people something he didn't get certified in. He became an expert when he went, learned how to do it, taught other people how to do it. They became very good at it. Boom, he made a decision. He was an expert, and the rest is history with Tony Brown, who makes millions of dollars on hour consultations and travels all over the world, motivating and inspiring people because he decided that he was an expert, that he was a motivational guru. No certification, no training of any sorts from all these higher educational institutions where people pay $150,000 plus in. You don't have to do that anymore. Internet marketing, there are no college degrees and things of that nature, and so many people out there are making 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures a month in this industry by basically teaching themselves based upon their natural gift and talent. And when you get that natural gift and talent, this is how it really works. You bless other people. You know, I love Jim Rohn when he says, what's that famous saying that he says? And so anyways, you know, give people what they want and need, and in return you will get what you want and need. And that's what I do every day. My dream is to successfully empower people, be the mind, body, and spirit, on how they can be the very best that they can possibly be in everything. And I've been blessed enormously as far as that arena is concerned. I made 5, I made 6, I've even made 7 figures, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm in the midst of even making them now as we speak, because I keep on sharing and giving and giving and giving until it hurts, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell you, we're in the business of giving, ladies and gentlemen. And in return, the complete response to that is you shall receive. So that's what I want you to do. Find your God-given gift, or take that God-given gift. Let's say you say to myself, oh, you know, I really don't like to sing or things of the nature. Let me say, you are really blocking your blessings when you are given a gift that so easily, effortlessly comes to you and not to other people. I think that's why abundance is not coming to you. Use that gift until you really find what you really truly want to do. For example, I give you a prime example. My mom has shared with me, my mom has very psychic abilities and things of that nature, and she was good at predicting people and their talents and what they needed to do in life. And I never forget, she came to me, she said, Les, I figured it out. I know exactly what it is you are supposed to do and be. Oh my God, I couldn't wait. I'm like, tell me, tell me, tell me. She said, you are supposed to be a teacher. What? A teacher? You know, I visualize the traditional educational teacher as far as elementary school, from, you know, 1st grade all the way up to maybe middle school or whatever the case may be. And if you know that educational system in today's society, well, this was like 30 years ago, it was kind of hectic back in the day, where students were carrying guns to school, a lot of violence and bullying and all that kind of stuff. And that did not attract me one bit. And I say this with prayers and light and love out there to all you teachers. This is not a diss on you. It just wasn't for me and what I wanted to do for myself. But what I realized later on, what am I doing right now? I'm teaching. I'm teaching people to find the spiritual guru inside of you. The next minute, I'm teaching people how to become more healthy by, you know, getting involved in holistic health and naturopathic healing. Or the next minute, I'm teaching people how to develop online and offline business so they can fire the boss and hire the kids. I'm teaching all the time. So she was absolutely right. But it was in a different genre as teaching that I didn't realize. And ladies and gentlemen, man, once I figured out my teaching talents, I haven't looked back and boy, am I enjoying life, and boy, am I getting rewarded for you. So with that in mind, that's what I'm here to share with you. And that's what I really want you to find. Find your God-given gift and talent. And I promise you, you'll never work a day in your life when you're loving what you're doing. Talk to you soon. This is the Pajama Mama, and do me a favor. If you like this information, just do me a favor, comment, give your 2 cents, 3 cents, or 4 cents. I really appreciate it. And subscribe, and share. Love you. See at the top, over the top, more importantly for so many of you, with your God-gifted talent, I will see you at the bank. Cha-ching, ching. Bye-bye for now.